It's your boy Janky with an update. The Monte Carlo project with the turbo setup and the Summit Racing manifold log is still ongoing. I just want to point out that I've installed my inner fender since the last video. This is an inner fender that I had. It's a metal one for chevelle. I already had this one on the car, but I want to just point out fitment. It actually clears the turbo. I was a little on the fence about throwing it back on there and if I was gonna have to cut it. So I figured I'd go ahead and throw it on here and mock it up. And I want to say that if you have a Chevelle, El Camino, Monte Carlo, first gen obviously, or any GM8 body from 68 to 72, if you were wondering if the Summit Racing turbo manifold log will clear your turbo. Now this is a 76, 75 VS Racing one, I forgot. But I want to say it does clear, all right? Yes, the turbo blanket is touching it, but if you removed it, it's clearing it. The turbo itself does not touch the inner fender well. So that is a plus, and it's a plus that it's metal. So you don't have to worry about melting issues. I just wanted to point that out, okay? So if you were curious, I just figured, well, it's still fresh on my mind because I know I wanted to know, and if you might want to know, you no longer have to wait. Here it is. It clears. Booyah. Now, I also want to go ahead and say that I bought a new driver's side inner fender, also for a Chevelle steel type. This is the best one that I've bought so far that actually fit. This one is an older one that I had, and I had to elongate the bolts. If you're a Monte Carlo guy, first gen, obviously, if you've bought one before, then you know you have to elongate some of the mounting bolts or mounting holes to, clear to where you have to bolt it up to. This one, I did not have that issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that part number with you. So if you're in the market of buying new steel inner fenders for your Monte Carlo or even Chevelle, El Camino or whatever, it fits, and this is what it is. Here's a quick close-up. I recommend it. It worked for me. So, I just figured I'd share that with you guys, while it's still fresh on my mind, what I just did it this weekend. And if you are looking, to do the same thing, whether you're doing a turbo or not, you're just looking for a video with steel inner fenders, here it is. I recommend whatever part number I just shared off of that. Buy both of them, and I bet you'll have almost a real perfect fitment. This one, like I said, bought it a few years back. It didn't fit. So, just a quick little deal. Update on the car. I'm relocating my fuel regulator. If you've seen in the previous video, I've had it mounted on the firewall on this side. I can't no more because of the turbo, little deal. So I'm going to move it to this side, keep it safe, So I'll move it over here somewhere, and then we should be good to go on that. I think I still have some small things left to do. For example, just some little baby things, obviously relocate the fuel regulator, verify the oil lines are tight. One of them isn't because I still need to prime it. And then obviously I need to buy and install and plumb the blow-off valve. I already have a wastegate, so I need to plumb that. I need to finish installing my catch can, add coolant, prime line, and then we're good to go. Now, the go line for this, the go date to set it for this car is to make it a LS Fest, Texas, which is like May, probably mid-May. Can't remember the exact date. But the car should be ready by then. And then you should see it out there, burning rubber, doing the boosted drag and drive class if it's still going to be a thing. And then that'll be it. So look at this. This is where I'm running my electric fans relays from PSI. I did it right here because I wanted to have EC access to if I ever have a blown fuse. I don't have to go digging really far. I can just check right there. And I loomed it all in that Summit Racing, woven fabric material, and did some Deutsch connectors. Boom. Looks pretty solid to me. Some people might not like it, but guess what? I like it. So stay tuned. The next update I'll have, it should be of it running, and then how I mount it or how I routed those wastegates. I'm gonna route that one to the front of the tire, and then the back one somewhere back there. And so hopefully it'll be in front and in the back of the tire so it doesn't trip the beams. And that should be it. So let me share this quick part numbers with the Summit woven fabric in case you're curious. If you're not, then, I guess you can already head into the video. But if you're still here, please hit that like, that sub button, and let me know you're watching. Thank you. Peace.